Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your third video blog of the day for Wednesday, December 2nd, 2015, around 4:15 in the afternoon, Belleville, Massachusetts. Still raining and damp and dreary, about like 48 degrees. It's so cold rain. If it was many degrees colder, we're talking about some snow. Some news to report, sad news to report in the world of basketball. Former Celtics player Jim Luskoff passed away at the age of 85. He played 9 years in the NBA, all with the Celtics, 7 times. He been on an NBA championship team. He got his nickname retired because he did not want his number 18 retired. Eventually, 18 was worn by Dave Cowens, and Dave Cowens was a great player. He got his number retired by the Celtics. And another shooting happened today. Happened in San Bernardino, California. Another mass shooting. When is this ever going to end? It's becoming a weekly occurrence. It's so sad and stuff. There's got to be somebody who has to put a stop to this, but nobody has. This is sad, and a lot of and more of these shootings are going to go on until somebody gets something going and prevents these shootings. It's awful. It's sad. Innocent lives are being lost. And that's about it on that. My next video blog subject of the day is about my Week 13 NFL predictions. Can't believe we're on Week 13 in the NFL. There's only 4 more weeks to go before the end of the 2015 regular season. This is going flying by. And here are the 16 games for my predictions this week. The first one's the Thursday night game on NFL Network and the CBS affiliates in Green Bay and Detroit. It's going to be the Green Bay Packers against the Detroit Lions, called by Jim Nantz and Phil Simms and Tracy Wolfson. And I'm predicting the Detroit Lions beat the Green Bay Packers by the score of 25-20. And the Packers are going through a free fall, and they're going to continue to free fall out of the playoffs. Sunday games. The first one is the Jets versus the Giants at MetLife Stadium, and I'm predicting the Jets beat the crosstown Giants by the score of 19-14. The Arizona Cardinals facing off against the St. Louis Rams. I'm picking the Cardinals to win this one by a score of 32-14. The Atlanta Falcons against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm picking the Buccaneers to pull the upset by a score of 24-10. Atlanta is another fraudulent team. The next game is the Carolina Panthers, the only undefeated team left in the NFL, facing off against the New Orleans Saints. Carolina's going to win this one pretty easily because by a score of 35-10. The Saints are awful this year. I think it could be the end of the road for Drew Brees and Sean Payton. They're just falling by the wayside. The next game is the Seattle Seahawks versus the Minnesota Vikings. I think the Vikings are going to win this one. It's going to be a slugfest, 38-35. The next game is the Houston Texans against the Buffalo Bills. Texans are going to win this one in a defensive struggle, 12-9, all field goals. The next game is Baltimore Ravens against the Miami Dolphins. Both teams are going nowhere, but I think the Dolphins are going to eke one out by a score of 21-17. The next game is the Cincinnati Bengals facing off against the Cleveland Browns. The Bengals are going to crush the Browns by a score of 40-10. The next game is the Jacksonville Jaguars against the Tennessee Titans. I think the Jaguars are going to beat the Titans by the score of 14-10. The next game is San Francisco 49ers against the Chicago Bears. I think the Bears are going to win this one by the score of 28-14. The next game 4-5, Denver against San Diego. I think Denver's going to win this one, but it's going to probably be a battle of field goals, 21-18. The next game's Kansas City Chiefs against the Oakland Raiders. Kansas City Chiefs are hot, so they'll continue to be hot when they crush the Raiders by the score of 42-17. The next game is Philadelphia Eagles against the New England Patriots. The Patriots are going to go hog wild on the Eagles. The Eagles are going downhill. I think it's going to be 52-10. Sunday night game on NBC called by Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth and Bob Costas and Michelle Tafoya. It's the Indianapolis Colts against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers are going to win this one. I think it's going to be the score of 24-21. In the Monday night game on ESPN, called by Mike Tirico and John Gruden and Lisa Salters, it's the Dallas Cowboys against the Washington Redskins. I think the Redskins are going to win this one by the score of 28-14. Dallas Cowboys are done. And that's about it on this. Be back with the fourth and final video blog tonight about my personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is about Olaf Kozig, who was a former goaltender who spent most of his career with the Washington Capitals. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Button guy. Molly Rosenblatt of WCCO, Channel 4 in Minneapolis, St. Paul. Roxanne has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart is so stunning. She's also got nice legs as well. Barbara Gibbs of ABC 11 in Raleigh, North Carolina, another stunning blonde with nice legs. And Amy Swensey's the best. And in the words of the pedal last week, no bus.